Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. We're gonna do today's stream on a high note on this melt up crypto day that we're having. What a spectacular Monday we're having today. Jesus. Look at that chart, chat. Bitcoin's currently up 5.57%, 5.6% as we speak, taking out the highs from early June, from the 1st of July, my bad. So actually doing a higher high as we speak regarding the high from early this month. So quite spectacular, the performance of the orange coin for the past 3 days. You can maybe talk about maybe the Trump news or the Trump assassination attempt being a bullish catalyst for crypto, as an unfortunate that event can be for the deceased and the family of the victim, and also Trump himself. You cannot deny how the crypto market are liking that news, since Trump has expressed to be pro crypto for the past couple of weeks. So that's his better chances of winning has most likely given crypto some tailwinds. So just for recapitulating what we've been seeing on BTC, we talked about, I'm going to do a clean chart for this as usual. We're going to recapitulate a little bit what we were talking about, what maybe Bitcoin was doing, maybe some false breakdown out of a bull flag, just like we did in 2022 with a false breakout of a bear flag, something like that. So more or less you were somewhere around here, like we were talking about, and you were possibly somewhere below there the past few days, and we entertained this possibility of this being a false breakdown out of this bull flag. And look what's doing today on BTC. It's up $3,500 on a single day, chat, on a Monday. And actually what's even better, you had the stock option, I mean the New York Stock Exchange buying today BTC dump, like we've been doing for the past couple months. Every time you will get a weekend pump, then when you would retrace it for the New York session, and look what's BTC doing today. Actually, Ansem just got liquidated. If you know Ansem from CT, he had a liquidation level here above this high at around almost 64K, and he just got liquidated. So there's nothing of a beauty of a short squeeze. Strong positive momentum, actually the highest positive momentum on the MACD histogram since May 22nd, chat. May 22nd, so almost 2 months of highest positive momentum going on BTC right now. So that's pretty good that you did a higher high here regarding this high, and that you didn't immediately fail, because you could have retraced a bit and maybe put in a higher low and then just continue to rip. But in true BTC fashion, this is a momentum driven asset class, and maybe momentum is picking up to the upside since what happened with Trump, and possibly some better regulatory clarity coming for BTC the next year if Trump manages to get in office. And since the odds for him are better right now for him becoming president, the market is reacting to it and having an incredible pump on BTC, and also some alts are even up double digits today. So quite the show, chat, on BTC today, approaching the 64,872 resistance. You'll see here from 2021, this all-time high for the first peak of top of the cycle, and this one was the daily candle close, 63,580 bucks. So you're currently above that level below that first peak of top from the 2021 cycle. So quite a level that you reclaimed here on 58K, because just 2 days after you teleported right into a higher high regarding this bearish structure. So a lot of volume on Coinbase too. But I do want to tell you guys to have in mind just not to be a permeable, so you can be aware. You did break down from the P cycle top indicator, lower EMA, the orange EMA, and that run right now is a little bit of us. So if you want a continuation to a bull market, I would like us to reclaim that EMA, hold it as support, or not even. I don't care if you don't hold it as support, but at least that you reclaim it, because look what happened in 2019. I'll show you chat here. So when you lost the orange EMA just in the month of October, you had a vertical pump from the lows into the orange EMA where you sold off and couldn't get a reclaim, and then you spent some time below it, and then you ultimately rolled over into another a new low, a fresh low. So really important, in my opinion, that we were able to flip 65, 66K, because that's where this orange EMA is sitting right now. Those are some drawings from previous explanations or where we could be. So that's the level to flip, in my opinion, if you want to be really confident on the bull market being 100% back. Although you guys already know what my fractal play is, what I'm attempting to play, that I think that this is pretty similar to what happened in 2022, but inverted. That we just did a bear trap here, and that we're going to continue to the upside into range highs and ultimately into price discovery. Given how the high time frame chart looks, I couldn't stress this enough on the previous streams. The 3-month on the 6-month close on the beginning of July looked incredible, and then we had this scary sell-off decoupled from the stock market. Everyone was calling crypto to be over, shorted the bottom. You already saw what happened to Ansem. He got liquidated. But in all honesty, if you want to get real excited, I would like to see a reclaim out of this orange EMA. Then I would think we will really have skies above us. And I don't think that the 72K resistance will be such a hard hustle this time around if we're able to reclaim the orange EMA. So that's your BTC, about to put in the highest daily candle close since June 20, chat. So almost monthly highs on the closure for BTC, and this happened in the span of 4 days. Since basically Friday that you had that engulfing candle and that bullish retest into range lows here, into the bottom of the bull flag, and then look at how up we are from the last New York Stock Exchange session. You're up 11% on BTC and on way more up on altcoins. Bitcoin against the SPX also here coming back into the breakout line out of this 3 falling peaks classic distribution pattern. Ultimately, I don't think that the 20% target from the breakout line is going to be rich. We talked about the patterns that have a throwback here tend to underperform according to Volkowski, and this could be just a classic example of an underperformance of the target of the 3 falling peaks distribution pattern, and just coming into the daily 200 moving average here to have a test against it. So interesting price action nonetheless. You haven't created a higher high on this pair yet, but still pushing for the highest momentum on the histogram since a while, chat, since May 21st. So it's almost 2 months since you haven't seen this positive momentum on the MACD histogram on BTC against the SPX. Wow, and Bitcoin's not stopping, chat. 64K, $400, almost 6% up on the day and climbing. Ethereum's up 7% on the day, going for the highest daily candle close on ETH since June 22nd. It still hasn't taken out this highs like BTC just did. BTC is doing a higher high. Ethereum not yet, but also really strong. Highest momentum on the MACD for Ethereum since May 29. I'm climbing. You need to get back above this 3,582 bucks inflection point here, which is the complacency shoulder from 2022. If you get back above that level, and then you can get excited about 4K, in my opinion. But quite the short squeeze today on the market. It's just fun to have those kind of days where you have this volatility, and when it's not to the downside, because a lot of when you're having volatility to the downside, a lot of people are getting hurt. So it's just fun that this is going on to the upside, and we can all cheer the price today. Look at USDT dominance is down 5.5% on the day, losing the 200 moving average. So that's good because you had a bullish retest here just because before this nuke, and losing the 4.88%, just sitting at 4.85%. And chat, you know how significant this level is. Quite the inflection point from the past. Every time that you came here, you reversed into somewhat bullish conditions for crypto. Now you're just on the verge of losing it and having a daily candle close in 1 hour and 8 and 17 more minutes below the critical level, printing strong negative momentum on the MACD histogram. Actually, the lowest momentum for the USDT dominance since May 22nd. So basically a big recovery for crypto ever since that whole Germany FUD selling their coins cycle's over. We'll come back in October. We'll come back in whatever in next year. Just quite the recovery here. And it's what usually BTC does, man. When it looks the worst, it traps people, it traps sellers. People are sidelined, and then they FOMO back in, and you get this kind of this short squeezes and capitulations to the upside that you love to see. I want to have a moment to talk about Bitcoin dominance. It's currently up 0.17% on the day. It's been for quite some time. We've been on this level since the mid of April, but it looks like it's going to go to the upside since you have this inverted head and shoulders here on the daily time frame. It's about to go for the highest daily candle close since July 9. And the real alpha, in my opinion, for Bitcoin dominance is on the 3-day time frame. I'll show you here. And what am I referring to? Not this structure here. It looks like a inverted head and shoulders, but on the MACD histogram, you also have an inverted head and shoulders. And in my experience, these patterns on the MACD histogram tend to play out. So I expect strong positive momentum on this reversal. Just a lot of high momentum at around when we get to the flip to the upside. I expect that's going to bring a lot of positive momentum, and that ultimately will be Bitcoin dominance running into or against the 57% resistance. I don't know if we're going to blast through, because I think it's a strong resistance. A lot of people on CT have been calling for 60%. I think 57%, 0.16 is quite a strong inflection point from last cycle. So maybe you overshot it a little bit, but what I'm trying to say is that you're going to have Bitcoin outperforming most of the altcoins, you're going to need to be really picky on which altcoins you want to position yourself if you wanted to outperform BTC. So you want to pay a special attention to the BTC pairs, for example, Sol BTC, Pepe BTC, with BTC, etc. So if you get that Bitcoin upmark, that Bitcoin dominance upmark, you're not stuck on an altcoin that's gonna underperform BTC, because or you will much rather just own BTC, right? So since we're talking about altcoins, let's look at the spectacular show that we're watching today. PEP is up 21% on a single day on 24 hours. WEF is up 22.4%. Bonk up 10%. Solana is almost up 8%. Jupiter up 9%. ENS up 9%. STX up 9.5%. My God. Let's take a look at PEP because it's been bouncing pretty strong today. So that's your daily candle. You went against resistance yesterday. You go back above it today. This bullish support resistance level that was tested twice or three times here before a bullish backtest and a run up into all-time highs is what you recovered today, and you're currently up 21%, printing the first positive momentum bar on the histogram since July 1st, and the highest positive momentum on Pepe since May 29, chat. And you're above the daily 200 moving average, so that looks good. Structure, it's untouched, higher highs and higher lows. It looks quite like the bullish chart for the incoming weeks and months. If you get that frothy conditions on BTC, PIP is going to be one of the best performers, in my opinion, since you have the structure pretty touched of higher highs and higher lows with a lot of volume and a lot of market participants liking the reflexivity of this meme coin. Just goes down hard if BTC is falling, and it goes up hard if BTC is pumping. So Pepe, really interesting. And we also talked about the 618 from lows to highs. Ever since, what happened here? Ever since Pepe just made that run up into all-time highs, we talked about this fifth retracement level from lows to highs at around the 618, and it's basically where you came here. I rode most of this run up on Pepe to the highs and sold quite a bit up here. I said it on stream that it was on the wagon 618. Yada yada yada. I talked a lot about rotating my bags, and I did, and I punted along like 2 or 3 days ago when I started to see some reactions here at around the 0.618 level retracement. So there's confluence there with this critical inflection point plus the 618 level retracement from lows to highs. So pretty cool. And Pepe BTC looks pretty similar. Where do you have Pepe BTC? Okay, it's up 14%. You'll see here at around, it didn't come all the way down to 618. It actually stopped at around the 0.5 retracement level, but also has a bullish structure that's untouched, high highs and higher lows, just creating a higher high regarding this high here from July 6th, losing negative momentum on the MACD histogram, and you have a bullish divergence here, possibly about to be confirmed within the next week or this one. If price continues to appreciate or go sideways, then this bullish divergence is going to be confirmed. You have a lower low here in price and a higher low on the MACD histogram. So quite the performance. Let's go to Solana. Solana breaking out of the channel here. We talked about this being potentially a confirmation low. After this bullish bat harmonic with a type 2 return, and you broke above 144 bucks level yesterday, and you're catching some follow through, you'll see how real this level is. It's complacency shoulder from 2022, and your next level for Solana, it's 170 bucks here. Inflection point also from the previous cycle that also was respected this cycle. So pretty interesting. About to go in for the highest daily candle close since June 9, and your highest positive momentum on Solana since July 2nd. So quite the performance on this asset, chat. And you can expect what this is doing to Sol Beta. And Sol BTC, it's up 1.5%. It's above the 200 moving average and above this critical inflection point here from 2021. It's below the complacency shoulder here, but you can see how real this level is. Bounced hardly twice, then you rejected it, went into fresh lows, and then here you had another rejection and went to deeper lows as well. And you can appreciate also how this level has been respected this cycle around as a resistance, and now you're possibly having a bullish back test and having somewhat of a spring, going for the highest daily candle close on Sol BTC since July 2nd. Printing strong positive momentum today after some weak positive momentum. Today you went back to the strong green, and you have this hidden bearish divergence here. Still valid, not confirmed, but if you take out these highs from here, then it could just turn into bullish convergence. But as of now, if you lose the positive momentum and flip red, you're the risk of confirming a hidden bearish divergence on Sol BTC. But given that Solana has been the risk on indicator or risk on metric for the crypto market. 1 second, chat. Since Solana has been the risk on index for the current bull market since the past 10 months, ever since that BTC has looked good, then Solana's ripped and outperformed BTC. So if we're expecting BTC to continue to rip and possibly flip 65k 66k into support, then you can expect Solana to actually take out these highs and invalidate that hidden bear div. One second, chat. Okay, now we're back. Okay, so that's your Sol BTC. Any coin that we check out today is going to be incredibly up. Jupiter also going for a daily candle close above this inflection point from TGE. You'll see how it's been regarded as resistance as well. The 88-cent level, just piercing through it, building strong positive momentum. Just awesome. Let's talk about WIF, because everyone was calling for the death of WIF, was a scam coin, scam influencer, whatever. I was just focused on this bullish divergence that I have here. Just a confirmation low, equal low here, regarding the low from the crash of the end of June that this coin had, and this bullish divergence was just primed for upside if BTC did its thing. And look what's doing. It's up 21% today, just on a single day, ripping off any kind of short that was trapped here, possibly getting liquidated or forced to sell. And also doing a higher high regarding this high from here from July 6th. So maybe starting to flip into a positive bullish structure after this big sell-off that it had here. So pretty baller what WIF is doing, and WIF BTC looks somewhat similar. We had bullish confluence here on the MACD histogram. Didn't have the divergence because it was a higher low both on price on the MACD histogram. But going for the highest daily candle close since July 6th, printing first bar of positive momentum since July 9. Just overall chatting. I want to talk also about STX because STX is just up 9% today, but it's been outperforming quite for a few days now. It actually recovered this whole dump way faster than a lot of coins, going for a high regarding this high now. So maybe breaking market structure into a bull trend from this downtrend that we've been on since March, basically on this coin. And you have to wonder when that higher low is gonna come. It can come from way up here, but you need to put in a higher low regarding this low here, and you can confirm that market structure break and maybe the flip of momentum to hands of the buyers. You also have that bullish divergence there on the MACD histogram. And about to go in for the highest daily candle close on STX since June 16, chat. When everyone was talking about being over, doom posting, we broke structure, weekly flip bearish, whatever. Look at the consequences of the whole timeline flipping bearish. This is what happens. And when you have too much consensus on the asset being bullish, it's when it currently flushes and pullbacks. I wanna look at the fear and greed index because we reached like the 28, 29 level, which is extreme fear, just on Friday, I think. And we came back to fear on Saturday. So I want to see how much we climbed on today's price action. What? So we just we're at 52, which is neutral. We jumped from 29 to 52 in like 5 days, chat. We almost doubled on the sentiment. So that's pretty wild. The oscillations of the market sentiment. So that's why we don't trade sentiment and we just trade charts, because our numbers don't lie. Right, chat? Okay. Take a look at some altcoins. Zero is a fresh coins up 6%. And can't do much TA on it, but I'm about to put in the highest daily candle close is July 6. I'm bullish on Zero since we have so many so many chains, and this is like a strong omni-chain project and whatnot. And it's been pretty reflexive. So if I wanted to bet any kind of utility coin, I think I would go for Zero here. So ENS going for the breakout attempt once again above the 27.75 cents. And you know what happens here. If this is real, you're gonna go all the way to 40 pretty quick. Just not much movement out around here. Just pretty inefficient. So up and down territory. Losing the negative momentum on the MACD histogram for the first time in 3 days, and going for the highest daily candle close since July 2nd on ENS, which is Ethereum beta. Both Ethereum and Solana beta have been flying today. Who could have foreseen? Let's talk about Sol ETH, because that's been a hard chart for the past few days. So just as a summary, you had this week of distribution, schematic type 2 possibly at play. You had a bearish bat here, an harmonic at the top of this last point of supply, had a large sell-off, came into the 200 moving average, caught some reaction, maybe putting a last point of supply in, sold off, wasn't enough to come down into a sign of weakness and confirm this bearish distribution structure, because to get a confirmation out of this structure, you would need a daily candle close below the sign of weakness, and you couldn't do that. Both the buyers stepped in, and as for now, they created a higher high regarding this high. So we're waiting for a higher low. When is the higher low coming in? When is that structure gonna be put in? Maybe it can continue to climb higher, and it's gonna be something like this. Can happen, but this is not a higher low, in my opinion. You need a large, since how this market moves and bigger structures, the higher lows has to be more discernible. So for example, it could be something like this. So that could be your higher low, and then you would have flipped from this bear trend on daily time frame, putting lower lows and lower highs, into a bull trend on Solana against Ethereum. But you already had a high high, so it's just you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, of La La Land here, because the trend's bearish on a daily time frame, but you just did a pullback for the bears to create a higher high, but that doesn't invalidate the trend until you put in a higher low. That's downtrends are stronger if they continue to put in lower lows, and uptrends are stronger when they continue to put in higher highs. So whenever an uptrend puts in a lower high, or whenever a downtrend puts in a high low, that's when you have to get cautious and start looking for signals, maybe of a trend reversal. So we're waiting for the higher low, because otherwise this could just continue to downtrend and push Solana into the sign of weakness and confirm this distribution of Solana against Ethereum. But if we're going to continue in a bull market and Bitcoin is going to trend into all-time highs and ultimately into price discovery, I think that Sol ETH is gonna go up, and I think that's going to invalidate this whole potential distribution schematic, and I think it's going to continue to steal market share from Ethereum, just because it's been that way for the whole market, and market participants are clearly picking Solana this cycle against Ethereum. Although Ethereum will have ETF trading by tomorrow, I think that's almost confirmed. But you reclaim the daily 200 moving average, already put in a higher high, so you put in a higher low, and then Sol ETH bears are going to be cooked, in my opinion. This is a whiff against Pepe. So whiff against Pepe did a higher high here regarding this high at least, and potentially a higher low regarding this low. So maybe it's breaking structure here, and you had that bullish divergence here from this low to this low, and printing strong positive momentum once again. So maybe whiff outperforms Pepe for some time and has somewhat of a reversal to look somewhat of a hit of head and shoulders. It's pretty ugly, but whiff has been trashed way harder than Pepe for the past month, and it's a lower market cap coin. So maybe get whiff outperforming for a while, but it still needs more time. You have to get more high highs and higher lows, in my opinion, because this could be just some local chop. But if you actually take out this high again, then this higher low is gonna get confirmed, and it's gonna look real nice. That's WIF against Jupiter. I want to take a look at WIF against Solana. So yeah, it's on a down sloping channel here. My thought process was this is oversold here at the bottom of the channel. You had a bullish divergence here going from here to here. So pretty nice. And that's WIF against Bonk. Yeah. Continuing to downtrend as for now. So you put in a lower low, but who cares? A lot of coins are up double digits today. It's pretty wild to do a stream with this kind of numbers ramping up. Just everything looks static. Even optimism is up 2.5%. Right? WorldCoin's up 25%. Wow. Look at that squeeze, reclaiming a critical level here. $2.10. Still way below the daily 200 moving average. Printing strong positive momentum, the highest positive momentum on WorldCoin since May 13, chat. So 2 months highs on the MACD histogram for WorldCoin. Floki, it's up the exact same, almost the exact same amount as Pepe. Came down further than Pepe here because it touched the daily 200 moving average. But they're both short squeezing today hard. And Pepe already recovering from the early month dumpster that we had. Damn, imagine holding Avid today. It's red. Well, it already did a higher high, so it recovered. Like you see, I did a stream on Saturday where Dino coins were popping, and you see like a bit of longed XRP after that, and just missed out on the gains from today because XRP is just up 2.5%. It's because the market somewhat moves in tandem. So if you see Dino coins pumping one day, you'll see risk on coins, fresh coins lagging, and then when the other coins pop off, then you'll see most likely the other coins lagging. It's usually how it goes. Look at Tron. Tron's down 0.5% just after this massive run up into 13 cents here, into strong resistance from the previous cycle. But I'm guessing it's just going to put in a higher low and continue to chat. Look at XPX 6,900. It's up 24% on a single day. Is it going to do a chat? Let's see. SPX 6,900. It's going for highest daily candle close. Chat. Hear this. Highest daily candle close on SPX 6,900 since October 31st of last year. Do you see what I'm seeing here? We said if SPX breaks this resistance here, it's going to fly. And what it did today. Went above it, up double digits. So this is the kind of conditions where you don't know what to bid or what what you could have bought before. Is are you gonna buy this now? It's up 24% today. maybe tomorrow Bitcoin pulls back 1%. I think it's gonna pull back 9%, 10%. Which is how this low cap meme coins go. ENA, it's up 16%, confirming a double bottom here with this daily candle close that's gonna have in 49 more minutes, printing the strongest positive momentum on the MACD histogram since, let's see, chat, since June 6th, and confirming this double bottom here with a daily candle close above the highest price here on this bottom. Still a long way to go in order to have a daily trend, a daily bull trend, because it's been a downtrend ever since June 5th. So look what a month of downtrend in crypto can do. Hopefully the reflexivity goes both ways, and into the upside it looks same way and recovers ground as fast as it lost it. TIA's up 7.8% on the day, going for the highest daily candle close since July 9. Printing strong positive momentum once again on the MACD histogram, and this starting to look somewhat of a reversal bottom here. Somewhat of a inverse head and shoulders. Confirmation for me would be a daily candle close above $7.39. This inflection point for here from history. Need to reclaim it. And way below the daily 200 moving average. So just on the dumpster. Say it's up 8.6% on the day. Going for the highest daily candle close since June 27. Printing strong positive momentum and the highest momentum on Say. This chat since May 21st. So I want to point out that on some coins you're watching the highest momentum on the MACD histogram since May, but they were way below their prices from May. So this has a long ways to go in order to get excited about all-time highs. But if you have the half glass full interpretation of it, it's just a lot of opportunity. If this flips into a bull trend like higher highs and higher lows, you could already argue that this is a higher low here regarding this low. You just have to take out this high and maybe a confirmation of a market structure break to the upside. Quite the side to gold, my God. BTC, it's up 6.17% on the day. I'm climbing. It is like it's gonna catch up some altcoins that pumped like on the beginning of the day, and they just been holding the level, but BTC keeps going up, man, just relentlessly. Not giving a chance for any sellers from. Imagine selling last Thursday or last Wednesday or whenever down here, and saying like, oh, I'm done for crypto. Crypto's gonna do nothing. It's gonna puke, because they were expecting the same move but to the downside. They were expecting 48K. Everyone said, oh, 48K is a liquidity grab, or 48K, or we broke market structure, whatever. Nope. We're gonna give you that same move but to the upside. So that's how wrong BTC makes you look like if you're not paying attention, Because you could have flipped, I don't know, bearish down here if you wanted to. Like you had a lower low regarding this low, whatever looks scary behind the daily 200 moving average. I actually got a little bit scared here. We had this double bearish retest to the daily 200 moving average. It de-risked a little bit, but I bought back everything here on Friday. Like I said, we're going for a bullish engulfing candle. We didn't get any follow through out of this bearish retest. Bullish retest into this bearish retest, and I had a bullish retest into the range lows, and I risked on everything that I had the risk, and look at what happened. Quite a show today. I don't know how to give you guys alpha today because everything has been ripping higher, so it's hard to. Well, we can look at the clear winners today. It's been Pepe, WEF, WorldCoin, going for exchange coins. If you go into microcaps and whatever you've been watching on Dex Screener, then I'm sure there are some more coins that are up 100%. I don't know, but if you're going to a coin that has a perp and you can trade on exchange, one of the biggest winners today is WEF after everyone called for it being dead. Pepe the same. No, not everyone was bashing and trashing Pepe like they were trashing WEF. And this is like a big F you to anyone who said that this coin was dead for now. And Bonk was having some outperformance to WEF yesterday. I mean the week before, but then didn't have this structure down here. For me, it was all this confirmation low with the wicks and everything looked like a stone bottom was being put in here. And look what buyers did after they confirmed it low. So you want to get back above $2.23. This bottom, this horizontal level here that got lost. So if you get a reclaim there, I think more people are gonna get even more excited about this asset. And in all honesty, I saw the same people trashing WEF were the same people to be calling that the bull market was going to take much longer, that we needed to grab 48K, that this was a scam move. And look at them now. I'm waiting on their update and post and saying, oh, I got bullish here, oh I closed my short or whatever. And like they never guided their followers into selling the lows and just doom posting because they were scared. 64K and rising, chat. So Pepe and WEF have been clearly the most reflexive ones today. WEF is almost 24% up. What else? Take a look at total. Total's up almost 6%. Reclaimed the 200 daily moving average. Just bounced out of the 2 trillion level. We talked about that level being significant because of the psychological number. About to just create a higher high regarding this high here, going for the highest daily candle close on total since June 17, printing strong positive momentum, the strongest momentum on the MACD histogram since May 23rd, chat. Well, look at that. You always love a good short squeeze. So the next big resistance level here, it's going to be at around 2.4 trillion, all the way up to 2.45 trillion. This comes from the 2021 cycle here. But look at look at how reflexive this market is. And I'm going to repeat it, but I think you need to flip 65, 66K and BTC, the P cycle top indicator, lower EMA, in order to get really excited into going for all-time highs. Because otherwise, this could turn out to be another suckers rally, but I don't think so. I've been thinking bullish and staying bullish for this whole rundown, just because on how the high time frame chart looks, how the 3-month and the 6-month candle looked on the closure of July. I mean June and the beginning of July. That's why I stayed high time frame bullish. So I just think that you need to see the recovery of the P cycle top indicator, lower EMA, that we're just about to tap. Chat. Let's see if we actually touched it. No, not BitMEX. Jesus. This one. Okay. So you're getting really close here to this EMA. Pretty close. I think just $200 shy away. We're continuing to pump chat. This is amazing. So you need to flip that orange EMA in order for us to get out of the eco bubble territory, in my opinion. Because in 2019, this is what I said on the beginning of the stream, in case you were not here. You lost the 200 moving average and the P cycle top indicator orange EMA. You lost it in September to October, and then when you had this short squeeze and run up into the orange EMA, you were not able to flip it and get back above it. So I think if you're able to recover the orange EMA and continue higher, it's going to be a sign that this whole thing is just a huge bear trap, and that we're going to resume the bull market and go into all-time highs in price discovery. So because we have all the bull catalysts, we're post-halving, the Fed's going to cut rates, we're on a presidential year. I don't know what else to tell you. We just need to don't get sold off against the orange EMA, and I think that's going to be ultimately the final test. I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think that you're gonna get back above it, then maybe pull back a bit and go into 72K again and sold off. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think if you get at around this levels, this thing is just gonna cook straight up. But since the market can do whatever it wants and it actually does something like that, then this whole thing is gonna start to look way worse than what it would look like before this selling. And then I think bears are gonna have quite a strong argument of a 3 falling peaks classic distribution pattern if you are not able to break 72K. But I'm not concerned about 70K or 72K. I'm way more concerned about this level here at 65K than 72K in all honesty. So, but I'm rooting and I'm hoping and I'm trading my bags as of this is gonna actually break out to the upside and not get sold off. But I'll be really careful if we are actually not able to flip the orange EMA, because then maybe we get somewhat of a 2019 move and then move into a lower low. Because I'm not like it's pretty fun and easy to be euphoric on this kind of days where you see Bitcoin ripping and just short squeezing and making sellers closer positions and whatnot, and people FOMO in. But I have to look at the levels on how they are, and this is actually a lower low regarding this low. So, and this is a lower high regarding this high. So this could turn into distribution if you don't get enough strength. But given everything that I've been saying on today's stream and on every stream for the past 2 months, basically, I think that this is gonna break to the upside, and I think that the fractal from 2022 inverted, it's gonna play out, chat. What do you think, chat? Are we gonna go into all-time highs? I think this was the ultimate bear trap here, and that we're going to just continue higher after what happened today. And I think we spoke about Bitcoin knitting a positive news event, and this time around the positive news event is quite weird because it's not like an industry news or like adoption from any country. It's just the news that it's been propelling this kind of move is that basically Trump has better odds of becoming president, and that he is more crypto friendly, and he's gonna speak at the crypto convention or whatnot. So that's basically somewhat of a positive news event for BTC that this could be playing out. Although it was always on the charts. I don't think that if the Trump thing did not happen, that we will be downtrending. I don't think that. But I think that maybe helped on this move being faster on the markets for the past 3 days. What's good, Eddie? Yeah. You said here when we were here on streams, you told me I don't think we're gonna get that breakout because everyone's expecting the breakout, and a lot more people now are expecting this thing to roll over. So maybe now it's the time that you get the breakout, right? You don't have that consensus on the timeline on what's gonna happen next. I'm sure a lot of people flipped bullish again today or whatever. So I'm guessing we're going to get somewhat of a pullback within the week. Small one, maybe to scare some people. And yeah, just continue higher. I think it's official that tomorrow we'll start the trading of the ETF. So, man, quite the day on Cryptoland today. And we were just checking on the best performers. We talked about Pepe, WIF. WIF is already up 24%. My God. So, Jesus. This is a big FU to Solana bears and Sol Beta bears. Solana is up 7.5%. You're going to get your money back. Eddie, you asked me if Sol was going to reach 200, and I told you so. Remember? Just promised me Sol is going to go into $200. And I said, I promise. Well, this is the market saying we like some stuff for now. What else has been pumping hard? Yeah, it's still far away, but I think this looks awesome. You have this bullish bat harmonic, this type 2 return breaking out of this mid-range here. I think if you flip $170, your next stop is $205. So flip 170 and you get that $200 per Solano. Oh, I don't think we looked at Ondo. Let's take a look at Ondo. Ondo, oh, it's up almost 10%. Just piercing here through resistance. The $1.10 here, the bouncing ball pattern. We talked about this live on stream. Actually played out like my boy Eddie said here, that we were going to break down and then have a rage pump against the bottom of this ascending channel, actually recovering here the level. So quite a show on this being putting, and has quite the bullish structure. Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher low again regarding the lows from mid-May. First positive momentum bar on Undo. We talked about how long this negative momentum has been going on Undo a few streams ago. So the first positive momentum bar or Undo since June 7th, chat. Look at that. Look at that, chat. And recovering basically the whole breakdown from the beginning of the month just has been recovered just today on a 10% pump. It's up now 10%. We already looked at a whiff. We haven't looked at money. I think it's that coin. Oh. Marinade. Okay. Marinade's up 4.64%, going for a bullish engulfing candle. Here's the thing. On the coins that had a strong recovery the past 2 days, and they already recovered most of the dump from the beginning of the month, they don't have the strongest candle today, but they're doing good. Like TIA, like whatever, XRP, BNB. So that's why this coin is not up like 20% today, but because it was up like 2 days ago, recovering from this dumpster, and you're having a higher high regarding this two highs here. So you just need a higher low regarding this low, and you will break market structure from the third trend that's been on since the end of March on Marinade. Yeah, it should pump, right? You've been having consequently lower highs and lower lows, lower highs and lower lows until the ultimate lower low here on July 5th. And now a higher high, and you're just waiting on the higher low. The thing is that with crypto, usually the higher low doesn't come in until a while. This thing could just go straight up in a straight line, and then maybe give you your higher low at around here, way above the levels that we're currently on, because crypto is a momentum driven asset class. So that's the hard part about trying to catch this this trend flips on altcoins. What's good, no name? Git coin place. Let's try to find one, because everything's been already somewhat played out as today on the huge pump on the meme coins. But let me think what I've seen before. Yeah, my boy Eddie likes tapioca, which is a small cap that's not on Dex Tools. Look at that, Pep is up 23%. My God, is it Bitcoin still? Yeah, it's still rallying, going into 65K and approaching. What the hell? Eddie fought you? There's no way. Eddie doesn't fight. I think what I think, no name. I really like WEF, although it's up almost 25% today. I liked it before, somewhat structure, because you had this incredible bullish divergence here on the MACD histogram, and I think a lot of people just call this coin to be a scam and a dead coin, and I think it's gonna mean revert into the upside. So I wouldn't take this on leverage, because you can, if BTC, for example, pulls back, I don't know, just a mere 1% or 1.5% tomorrow, then all of this coins are gonna give back like 8 to 9% from this highs, and just gonna come back at around here and maybe then continue. So if you were thinking about a bidding spot, although this is massively up from today, if you have a longer time frame, I think WIF is going to be quite the outperformer for the coming weeks, because it's the most reflexive Solana beta play that we've seen for the past few months. And I don't call it dead. They still have the funds for the Sphere on Las Vegas. So I like WIF even more than Pepe, in all honesty. What kind of Mexican internet are you running? 2 cans in the string. Isn't my internet that bad? I'm out of town right now, so that's why probably it's running slowly. But I don't think it was a weekend pump. I think it was a real pump, and today's New York Stock Exchange session proved it right. Otherwise, you would have retraced today. I think this was motivated by the news event of Trump almost getting killed, and now giving him better chances of becoming a president. And he's a more crypto friendly candidate than Biden. I think that's why BTC has been pumping. Oh, your timeline? I got you. But actually, I'm not from Mexico. I'm from Latin America, so I'll leave you with that. But yeah, I really like WIF, and you can also look at WIF against Sol. It's really undervalued here, in my opinion. You can see here just bounced from the lower end of this descending channel. So I think ultimately WIF could come all the way up into test the bottom of the channel here. And you do have bullish divergence on the histogram too. You have a lower low in price and a higher low, and confirming the bullish divergence today on WIF against Sol. So that will be my play for you. But I wouldn't take it on leverage. I would try to get a spot position. This is going to be a really funky way up. It's all Mexico. Yeah, I mean, he was winning after the debate, but it was not certain, because they were calling for maybe the Biden was going to get replaced, and if they put up, I don't know, Michelle Obama against them or Kamala Harris, it wasn't as 100% certain. Now you can throw anything at him, and he's probably going to win anyway if it doesn't get killed. I think there's a real chance that he actually gets killed on another rally or whatever. But if he's not killed, I think that the chances of him becoming president are really good. And whatever, like it's not like I've been calling for this bounce with or without the Trump thing. I think it was all on the charts. I created a video and I talked about it also in the beginning of the stream. But I'll show you where I think we are regarding price action. I think this is gonna play out. The no name, you got it. But I don't know if you saw my video. I know you're subscribed, but I did a video that I think we're somewhere in the 2022 March timeframe, more likely the beginning of April. So what do you have here? You have a bear flag. Yeah, you have going back even before in time. You had a trend reversal. So you were on a bull market, right? You had a trend reversal to the downside. Consolidation lasted like almost 100 days on a bear flag. And then you had a breakout here. You had a higher high. This is actually a higher high regarding this high, and this high. So market structure was broken. A lot of people flipped bullets, started calling for 52K, the next resistance, that we had broken out of this, yada, yada, yada. And look what happened. You had that false breakout, and then you turbo reversed into market. So you flip trend here. You consolidated for 100-day plus. Check this out. This false breakdown. A bear trap. Pretty similar to what happened here. And you took out this lows, this lows, this lows, and made some people on the timeline actually flip bearish. I remember people flipping bullish here on April 2022. I actually even got a little bit excited, and then we rolled over. And I remember people telling me, like, don't believe it, it's a trap. Like, don't get too excited. This is not what my sentiment was on this nuke. Like, I'm not gonna believe it. This is a psyops. And we started climbing, like, really, really slow at first. But then on Friday, you had the bullish engulfing candle, and everything just flipped into the hands of the buyers, and now you had the Trump catalyst, and that made it even quicker. And you actually did a higher high regarding the high from July 1st. So I think that's pretty massive. But on the bear side and on the cautious side, I'm going to tell you this. I'm not going to get that excited until we flip 65 to 6K, which is this orange EMA from the P cycle top indicator. We talked a lot about this EMA. Every time that you spend above it and you bounced between the orange and the green EMA, and you're just coming against it as of now. So if you're able to flip it, if you're able to flip 65K, if you break out, you're going to head into price discovery. But if you're unable, then you could be on the trap side of things, like you were saying, like in the echo bubble of 2019 here, that you lost the orange EMA and you were not able to get back move here. You were not able to reclaim the orange EMA and ultimately went into new lows, into fresh lows. So I hope that answers your questions, and then what my stance is. All right. You talked about Ondo. We looked at Ondo with a marinate 80. So if you didn't check out WIF, you can go back and check the stream. Is there anything else you would like to check out, Eddie? If you're still there? Let me know. How's the stream today, by the way? Was it too robotic, or was it like more normal, like the any other stream? Because I'm trying a new MacBook here. Which AI coin? Oh, it's glitchy. Oh, damn. Yeah. This is one of my family members' computer. I'm trying which one I'm gonna get. Hopefully I'll get a fresh one this week and get the stream running. Fit now? Yeah, the mic. I know the mic's fine. I've been debating on which computer to get. I've been using MacBooks and Apple products for the past 15 years, but maybe trying a PC desktop computer might help with the quality, but I think I'll go for an Apple. Yeah, Eddie, come on. I thought the like was from you, Eddie. Thanks, no name for telling him to like the stream. You guys are gonna have to fight when this stream is really famous and a lot of people plug in and Bitcoin is trading at 200,000 K. I'm still gonna remember you guys. Let's take a look at some AI coins and yeah, you'll be blocking people left and right. So the highest performer for the AI coins was WorldCoin, although it's not like an AI coin. It's just because of it's a Sam Altman created coin. Look at, my God, look at what they did to this chart. Jesus Christ, went through a full bear market just in the span of 3 months. Going for the highest momentum on the MACD histogram since May 13, chat. A lot of volume going in today, but you need a lot of work on this kind of coins. You need just a higher low. Give me a higher low, and then I can get excited for. So you can get excited about it, but you just reclaimed $2.10, so that's good. And Fed, it's up 13%. Looks way better. Looks somewhat of a Adam and Eve bottoming pattern, actually. Do we have a divergence? Yes, do we have, chat? We have a bullish divergence on the MACD histogram confirmed, actually starting to get follow through and play out, going for the highest momentum on the MACD histogram since June 27. And you have a bullish structure here, or a reversal pattern potentially, where you have a sharp drop. One moment. Need to flip the brush. So you have a sharp drop here, a B recovery, and then somewhat of starting to shape up. You get it confirmed if you get a daily candle close above $1.75 is when you confirm this reversal pattern. But yeah, I need to put up some levels here. But I think you bounce straight, yeah, from this all-time high from 2021 was regarded as support. So that could be a flip from resistance of the previous cycle now being regarded as a support. So interesting in that regard. But I think that, man, memes have been getting the most reflexive kind of price action. So I think memes are going to stay for this bull market, and they'll be the flavor of the risk on. You just need to find, if you wanted to play it safe, end of quote, then you will want to bid memes like Floki, Pepe, maybe Doge, and maybe WEF, you know. And if you wanted to go a little bit risk on memes, you would want to find new memes that have been coming out the past months. I think Popcat was up humongous amounts today, and I bought some memes the other day regarding like astrology. Like I'm a Leo sign, so I bought some Leo coins, and who knows what happens? You know, I just threw a moon back at them. But I've been buying animal coins for the past months, and my only utility coin as of right now is actually Layer Zero, which is up 7% today, 7.5%. Reflexive. You'll see it how it pumped here on it's pretty wild that the whole downtrend from the beginning of July didn't affect that much this coin. But I think the future in crypto is omni-chain. This is like the biggest omni-chain project ever. I think it's backed by good founders and whatnot. And I like the project. So my only utility coin as of right now is Zero. So no name. If you want a non-TA trade or coin pick, in that case it will be Zero, and hopefully it pulls out somewhat of like a Celestia move like it did uh, at the end of last year. I would really love that layer Zero just goes 10x from here, but who knows. And DFDB, the fully diluted valuation is crazy high, just like most of the BC scam coins. So you don't even need to check, but it's already there. But I think this coin is gonna get out quite the nice narrative for the upcoming months. If you didn't want to bet on memes, then I would look into something fresh like Zero, maybe Blast. The layer two. I think a lot. I like Zero better than Blast. That's been recovering from this dumpster that happened. Also, ENA, I think it has good fundamentals, but it's pretty sold off right now. It's like at the bottom of the barrel. I don't even know where I have ENA, but yeah. Yeah, Tapioca is probably gonna do well as well. I just don't know that much about the project. I know that you really like it, and that you have some bucks, and still, I don't think you sold all of it. But yeah, my own chain coins are mostly taken right now. Mog had quite the day today. And if you wanted to give you guys some alpha on, first you need to like the stream. Eddie, come on. Tech overlords want you guys to like the stream, otherwise my content's not going to get pushed anywhere. But if you wanted some alpha regarding memes, I like Punky. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Punky. I'll show it to you guys. Although it's on Deck Screener, I'll make an exception since this is just a great day for crypto, and I'll tell you why I like this coin. I'll give you time to like the stream in the meantime. Where's Punky here? I don't think this coin has been listed on an exchange yet. It's up 13% on the day. It's 247 million market cap. Oh, cool. Thanks, Eddie. Then maybe, yeah, we got 2 likes right on. Okay, so take a look at this. Okay. So this is a Solana meme coin play. It started on late last year. Had a crazy run up here on May. I actually traded this. It had a ascending Browning wedge. It played out to a T, broke out, and went parabolic. And now, look what's doing. Look at this. It actually has a technical narrative to it and a fundamental narrative. I'll give you guys. So you have an inverse head and shoulders. It's pretty clear here. It reminds me of the Pepe inverse head and shoulders that had right before Pepe went into all-time highs in May. And you can draw here an neckline somewhere around there. You could be breaking out. You can probably, I don't know, it depends on how you draw it. but you're somewhere near of a breakout out of that embarrassed head and shoulders. And the most crazy thing about this coin is not the TA, it's the thing that Instagram has an account. It has like an account called Ponky Solana, and it has 350,000 followers, and had some reels and some videos that have like 30 million views or 45 million views, 8 million views. So there's clearly a marketing genius behind it. I don't think I've seen a meme coin with such like a normie marketing background like Punky. So if you get the bull market and you get normies stepping in, they'll be like, oh, I've seen this monkey before, or look at this Instagram, it's so huge, and by then it's gonna be at like 700,000 followers. So SD coin, yeah, we'll check it out. So that's my main thesis on Punky, like as a meme. It has like such a normie attention, um, possibly catalyst that I think is going to do really good. Plus, it hasn't been listed on exchanges, and the videos themselves are pretty funny if you look at them. So that's my small cap alpha on SD Shark. What's SD Shark? I think SC was Shark Cat. What's SD? Is this the one? Yeah, almost 30 mil. So, what is this coin? This is like a meme coin. 16,000 holders. Quite the volume on Friday, I think. On Thursday. Like someone knew something back then. Let's turn on MACD. Okay. So printing strong positive momentum on the daily time frame, and actually the highest momentum on the MACD since the beginning of the year. This is this bear market rally here. Looks somewhat okay. I wouldn't call it on a TA play, but if you have some information about the roadmap on Coinbase, then this could be a nice speculation for sure. But going for the highest daily candle close since July 10, and maybe I don't know if this wick is real, if the data here is real, but maybe this could be like somewhat of a double bottom here. This will be the confirmation of a bottom, but this is downtrending as for now. Lower lows and lower highs. But you did have some volume going into Thursday and some reaction. So yeah, I think you need to flip. This is your level here. On the technical side, you need to flip 79 cents here, just low from here. And I think you cook. Otherwise, this could turn into just another lower high and go lower. But yeah, those are my thoughts. All right, gents, I've been going on for about an hour and a half. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys staying, the like, and the support from the comments. I hope you guys share my channel. I enjoy looking at charts. I go live every day, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I'll be giving you guys an update on the crypto market. But first, I believe we're gonna look at the daily candle close on BTC. Something we have to do. All right. Oh, wow. So you tapped the 64,872 bucks. Yeah, quite the bullish Marubasu candle here. Single candle pattern, just a strong uptrend candle with almost no wick to the upside. So that's a Marubasu. I mean, a Marubasu candle, not a coin. But going straight into resistance here, and you'll see how real this level is from the 2021 first Pico top. So you see it was the all-time high, 64,872 bucks. You just went against it and sold off just a couple bucks and closed the body of the candle really close to leaving no wick at all. And you closed above 63,580 bucks. So that's quite significant, and you can start getting optimistic when you're reaching this kind of levels and flipping them, especially as easy on what happened for the past 3 days. But my level in the sand for going into bull market mode and turbo up only, it's still 65 to 66k because of this orange EMA with the P cycle top indicator is what you need to flip. So hopefully that happens soon and we can go into fresh highs. So thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you gotta have a great night and that your backs are getting sent right now. I'll see you guys soon.